Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Hydroneer. So, between last episode and this one, I've put 2 to 3 hours worth of work in because I've done some moving around. As you can see, things have changed slightly. So, I will lead you in. Why is this torch not lit? Get lit. So, first and foremost, I've got a bit of a road here. I need one more block to place here just so it lines up with the terrain nicely. Get lost, dirt. I have raked all of this ground. I've made myself a little road coming in. It looks all rather nice and pleasant. You'll notice all the pipework's changed. Now, I've not moved everything up because while I was sat doing this, I was talking to Sir Oak on Discord. I had a nice epiphany. I don't need to move the lights up any further because what I'm actually going to do, and I could even have it coming in from over there, I want a walkway up in this area just so it's not just a giant greenhouse. I mean, I've not got to have a walkway that goes up there, but I think I'd like the idea of having a walkway that goes up there just, you know, as a piece of decoration sort of thing. And what I'm going to do, just so we don't block the light, the windows are going to be used for the floor, for the bits that go over the farm. Well, actually, I wanted to leave a cutout bit above each of the farms. I don't know how I'm going to design that yet, but we'll get round to it at some point. Obviously, the pipes had to move up because the harvester was getting stuck on the water pipes. So, yeah, that's all been moved up. You may notice that this water pipe now ends here. We've got the barn and the farm on separate water systems now, because eventually when I've got more sprinklers I want to be able to turn this off or at least have it on a logic cycle. So yeah, my water's connected across this way. Yes, it clips through the terrain. Yes, I used Build Anywhere to do this. It works, and you already knew I was using Build Anywhere anyway. Every single thing is now locked back in place as well, so that's always nice. We made the door taller. I've added more windows in. The stairs had to move, because if I have this all flipped around like it now is, the stairs were in the way there, so the stairs now come up this side and lead me up to the roof. Yeah. I might have a little building up, well, a little room up here that's going to be my my bedroom, or I may even have this as the cooking room up here, and just piggyback off of the pipe that's down there. That would be quite easy to do. In actual fact, I think I want that kink to come further closer to the wall. I don't know. Where it is, we can jump over it. I just don't know if I want a pipe sticking all the way out there, away from the building. But yeah, the thing... Well, actually, if I have a bit of a roof above here, I could have it step down. I don't know. Let's not even try and plan that out yet. But yeah, everything down here has now been flipped and is going the other way around. I don't know where my freaking tomato's gone off this sorter. Or this. Is it underneath there? Or my broccoli. All of them have gone. But anyway, it works. I've got my little walkway up this side where I can get if I want to place more stuff into here. Because obviously that's got to have its own power supply. Power supply? You know what I mean. But yeah, it's all now working, and I have actually had an idea about how to load this as well. Obviously, you get the seed boxes, don't you? I'm wondering if you can just load a seed box up and then place the seed box in this section, rather than throwing them in there individually, because that is a nightmare. Excuse me, I think you'll find I picked that up. Yeah, throwing these packets in here individually does not do very well. Now, the only thing I've got at the minute is one of the baskets, and I think that's going to be too big to be able to throw into this section. I think you've got to have the seed boxes, and that's why they're going to be preferential. But for now, we can at least go. Just reverse that. Well, helps if you lift the thing up. This will probably need filling up with water very, very soon. Yeah, let's go and plant the tomato field, shall we? The carrot field has already been planted. But I've not been moving the sprinkler around off camera. Other than for the corn and the onions at the end, I've moved them around a little bit. Let's put this down and let's drive up in a straight line. Just look how quick them packets get disintegrated. We actually ran out. It might actually be better reversing up here. Well, no, I want to test it. Can we go up here in a straight line? I've got some extra packets sitting. I need that to be down to be able to get up onto the seed thing. I haven't even got a basket here, so I can't even test my theory of being able to put the basket in here. But I genuinely think the basket would be too big. The seed box, I think, might just rest in there, right? The only other thing is I need to come and try and come up with a loading system, which I really don't think could be able to work. And the seed packet mod that I was on about getting, where I thought it just combined all your seed packets into one, it's not. You buy a single packet that is unlimited. I'm not doing that. Nope. Seems a little bit cheaty. I don't need to reverse up. Yeah, I can't drive straight forward and plant all these fields, so we'll have to reverse up. I'm fine with doing that. Let's just lift this up a second. It's no different driving forward or backward, I guess, at this point. Just make sure we line it up. The only difference is the controls are inverted for me, but who cares? Let's back this all the way up. Make sure we stay inside the middle bit. And I still ran out of seeds. I need like 2 more seeds. Why does it flip-flop around? Anyway, let's go get 2 more seeds, and then I need to get all these watered. I need to get these extra things planted. I need to get the onions watered. The only problem I've got now is reaching this. It's rather high up. This is why I need more sprinklers. There we go. That's all those done. 2 more packets of... You know what? Let's go get a basket. I want to try this. And then I want to plant all these again and all those again. Because we're going to be doing some missions today. That's the idea. I want to start getting some farming tokens. So hopefully we've got some better quests around. But yeah, that was legitimately like 2-3 hours worth of work. One night while I was bored. Started off talking to Sir Oak. And then just finished it up later at night. I didn't finish doing that until nearly midnight. It was a little bit ridiculous after I'd done a day's worth of work at my actual job, then some recording, and then doing that. Oh, it's fine. I enjoyed it to a degree, but the pipe work, moving that around, that was a bit of a nightmare. Now, I have been given, while I'm across this way, I've actually been given a couple of essays, which I'm appreciative of. Don't think I'm not. I've been given a couple of essays. Oh, look, we've got some that's been stuck here, look. And anyway, you are Cloutiamore, so why are you above the iron anyway? Let me show you. Let me just go onto YouTube Studio, and when it loads, comments. Just get rid of my bobble off my phone, I don't think you want to see that. Responses, and which one have we been talking on the most? This one. Look at these. I mean, obviously the paragraphs aren't expanded out, but it's a lot of information there. Information from Zachary Smith. And not to read out every single paragraph, but he's been explaining how my iron chunks would have been stuck here. It's to do with the ramps here going off the FPS. I think I understand it correctly anyway. And basically, they end up clipping through these belts, and then when they get to the top, if it's clipped through it enough, they just get stuck here, and they don't actually manage to get into there. Now, there's 2 ways that I've been informed of fixing this potential issue. One is to have a window. I believe I got this right. To have a window piece where these ramps go up, because then it's kind of forced onto the window and pulled up and it doesn't get stuck in the belt. Another one is to have a straight piece coming off of this and bringing it out even further. Now, I could do that for one or the other. Well, I guess I could shuffle all this up one more if I really, really needed to, if I did it that way. Yeah, I've got the space to do that. I could shuffle it all up one more and then have a straight piece coming off each and every one of these things. But he said the window way of doing it looks absolutely just demonic. So I think I want to try that way. Give me one of these baskets, because they're all empty anyway. And let's throw that on the back of here. Like I say, I think this is going to be too big to go inside the back of the harvester. I'll do the window thing in a little while. Nobody let me forget. I say that I'm not streaming to Discord this morning. It's a bit early. Whoa, Nelly. Steady on there. Yeah, what is it? 8:45 this morning. I'm recording before work again. As you'll tell in 2 episodes' time when I'm like, oh god, I'm late. I need to go to work. Yeah. Apologies. Don't always stream to Discord, but if you do want to catch me recording these episodes live, on occasion, fairly often, I'd say, you've got to come and join my Discord. It's in the description below. Go look. Go do it now. We can park this. I'm just going to park it at the end of the road here. I do want to have little replacement things. Yeah, well, replacement things is correct. Water refilling sections everywhere. I need to make an actual, like, barn. I think, then. And concertina. This is from the farm that we had before, where everything was too densely packed in, and my game ended up lagging like an actual beast. Right, now, I've seen somebody try and dump this into the back of the harvester. Hello? I'm not doing that one, because they just go everywhere. I think it was when I was watching Dre's episodes. And just so you know, this is how many tomatoes we got from that field's worth. 775 on the dot. No decimal points or anything. It's uncanny. Did I leave that vehicle like that? I'm sure I didn't. I need to get that replanted. Q, right click. It's having a bit of a breakdown. It's having a lot of a breakdown. Oh. No, it doesn't like that. It's because I'm now doing this on top of the other tomatoes. So, if I can't put the seed box in the back of this and it work, maybe it will be a case of just manually loading it. And having one of these each for the different seeds. Because, yeah. Right, let's try and get these last few. Then I want to do the carrots as well. Yeah. Yeah. Them ones on the right haven't been done. Note to self, this needs to be done in one fell swoop. Right, everything there is planted. It does work. Don't let the bumpiness throw you off. This is just because I'm driving on top of my tomato plants. And there we go. We can take these tomato seeds back out of here. Excuse me. I'm just going to empty them over this way. At least we've got one of these baskets down this end now. Now, I know all of these have dried out. Oops. Bring that back up. But I'm not actually going to water these yet. I just want to get the full fields planted and then leave them there for now. Does it spaz out over the top of this? Not quite as much. Right, let's load the back up. What are these in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's 210, 17, 24, 31, 38. I need like 300 seeds, don't I? I need 30 packets in here. That'll be difficult. It'd be nice if they fell through each other. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure they'll still count. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That didn't go as nicely. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. At this point, I'm just loading them all in. 23, 24. 24. I guess you could line them all quite nicely. 25. That doesn't look like it's going to work. 26. 27. 28. 29. Oh, there's 300 seeds, provided these are all 10 packets. And provided I can get this last one in there. Let's go. Obviously, I don't need 300 seeds because I've already got the first half planted. I can't actually tell if it's planted the carrot seeds or not. They kind of blend in rather well. There's got to be an easier way of loading the seeds into this, is all I'm saying. There's got to be. There's got to, mister. What movie is that from? Again, my favourite. I'm sure I did something like this in one of the other videos the other day. I mean, when you dump them... Well, when they get chopped up and dumped at the machine in the barn, they all get concertinaed up. I'm wondering if there's any way that I can force it to concertina them up. And then there's also the machine that picks up all the sliced fruit and veg. Surely there's a machine as well that can pick up all the seeds that you've got. Again, it's probably just a seed box that we're waiting on. Hopefully we can buy one of those today and test our theory. Right, put that right to the end, lower this down. Why does it not look like there's many beet seeds here? I've been doing everything 50-50. Oh, if they all concertinaed inside each other. It does seem like they have. We've definitely not got a full field's worth here, but I guess that'll have to be fine. Just make sure we're hitting the outermost too. And that's all she wrote. Okay. We've still got a ways to go with the beet stuff again. That'll be because last time I planted the beets, obviously I threw every beet that I had, realistically, into the quest that we were doing. So it makes sense. Wow, words are difficult. It makes sense that I've not got as many beet seeds as realistically I should have. It should probably be the same for these, but it looks like I've got a few more of these than I have of the beet seeds. I'm loading this god-awfully. How did I manage to do it so neatly before? I have no idea, but this is rubbish. You know, if I really wanted to go overboard, once I'd finished buying all the sprinklers and stuff that I want to get, I could get like 6 of these harvesters and just leave them loaded up with the seeds from each of the vegetables, leave it at the end of each field, and then just go when I needed to go. There's no point counting these, screw it, we're just going to plant them and then come back. I'm missing the far left row. This is why we need to be in the middle. Keep an eye on the seed packets. We're at. Hey, I might actually have enough to plant a full field of seeds. I mean, there's only a couple more, but then again, there's not that much more broccoli that needs planting. I load this like a sane person this time. That is loads better. I guess if you get it to hit the lip correctly, you're good. Right, that's it for broccoli seeds. Zoom, zoom, zoom. It's still not run out of water yet. Close, but not quite. Right. I don't actually need the harvester for this next bit, 'cause I'll be doing this manually and just turning everything into seeds. I was trying to keep these going off camera while I was doing stuff. I just want a quick thumbnail. Let's look that way. Screenshot. Let's go. That looks like it'll be fine. Yeah. Although the vehicle's a little bit dark from this angle, isn't it? Yeah, I was trying to keep these growing while I've been doing stuff. It's not exactly been dead easy, like, but we'll do the corn first, because the corn's already ready. I mean, realistically, what I should do is get the harvester to get this, and then take it inside. You know what? That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw this in here ready. Oh, actually, I do need a single corn. For now, everything's going to come through this first section. Well, anything that I want turned into pure seed. Go like that. Give me a single corn. We'll just run back over this with the harvester in a second, because then it will chop those down as well. The onions look like they're a bit ready to go. Insert corny joke here. Oh, I do also need... Oh, if it's going this way round, I do need to swap it the other way around, don't I? It's going to throw some corns off this way. Whereas if I put a corn on there, it'd still throw everything off this way. It's fine. It's fine. Right. You come here. Raise that up. You raise me up. And reverse back. Belly's gonna get you. Belly's gonna get you. Oh, the harvester section's at the front. It's the seed planting bit at the back. That is legitimately how them vehicles work as well, isn't it? Stupid. I could move the electric pipes out of the way. So I could drive further through, I guess. And literally, that's the only reason I wanted to do that. It's a little bit pathetic, I know. It's fine. I could do the onions at the same time, to be fair. And just put one of the onions on the next thing. Now, this door's still going to be a little bit tight to get through. It's going to take some manoeuvring, but I'm not making the door any wider, because then it's going to throw off the balance of the windows. So this is how it's staying, unfortunately. And then we just line this up right here. Hold E. Job's a teapot. Oh, nuts, there's carrots in here. Not what I wanted, game. I was going to say, please, stand up. It's alright, it's just making more seeds. At the minute, I don't need any actual carrots. I just need the seeds. And unfortunately, this is what I mean by the corn's just going to go wherever it wants at this point. Later down the line, I want it splitting everything in half. For now, I need the corn seeds as much as I can get. Now, stop it. And you might as well come off there now as well. I'm not going to bother with the harvester for the onions, screw it. I'm just gonna manually do it. Gimme. Whenever we get one, it's like a kick in the teeth, because these things do take a while to grow. I hate you. But this is how we get the corn going. See, it really isn't that much. Right. Brace your ears, and I'm going to save the game, because this is how I did it before I had it all attempting to be automated. Just crouch, sweep that through there. It works like a charm. And we've got the carrot seeds. I guess I should go and water all the stuff, shouldn't I? Also, I should chop these down. Yeah, we'll get all these watered. We can still use the sickle on occasion then. I think I want to tile out the back of this bit as well, just so it doesn't look messy. It's just aesthetics though, it's nothing actually important. Wow, we've not really got around to doing much questing today, have we? I think tomorrow's episode's going to be us doing some quests then. Onions aren't doing terrible, are they? Right, give me this. These are all good for now, these are all good for now. I just love how uniformed it is. Unfortunately, until I get a load more sprinklers, this is still how we've got to do this. As I've said, eventually, I'd like to have lots and lots of sprinklers, but I don't want them on constantly because of my poor frame rate. I'm going to use the loop that Sir Oak suggested and have them flick on every once every 40 seconds for a second and then flick back off. I just need to go and have a look at that design that is posted on my Discord. And then that'd be absolutely great. He uses that because at the minute his farm that he'd set up was an auto dripper system, you know, like I started in the upstairs of the farmhouse, where it just dropped individual bits of water on each plant. Yeah, Sir Oak's got that system set up, so he started automating this lots earlier than what I did, which in retrospect I should have done myself. It'd have made this a lot less tedious. And then I could have worked my way into this big farm that I've got now, rather than manually doing it all myself. But anyway. Why is it only when the tomatoes start growing, the game freaks out? You can see it now, can't you? The game's... Well, you might not be able to see it. The game's getting quite framey. Only when we do the tomato plants. We've literally watered everything else, and they're fine. But again, once these fields have grown, like the tomatoes and the carrots, I don't need any of them for a while. We'll literally be throwing all of those into being seeds, if we can. I've not locked all of these pipes in place. I thought I'd locked absolutely everything in place. Is this the only row that I've missed as well? It's just the last section of that row because I had to go and buy more pipes, I believe. My money supply is now less than 100 grand. We're not doing great in sense of money. Right, I think between episodes I'm going to let these tomatoes grow so when I start recording the next one, it's not this laggy. This is horrible to play with. Just locking these in place. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Click. And they should all be locked in place now because... Oh no. It's not like I'm going to be expanding this any further. My game already struggles if I plant a full row of this amount of tomatoes anyway. I swear blind, I'd locked all these in place. What? Right. Hopefully that's the tomatoes growing up. Did I miss all of these? It would seem I did. Well, I've shown you how we can now plant the farm all nice and quickly. So I think that's where we're going to wrap this episode up. And like I say, I'm just going to go lock these pipes in place that I missed from my off-camera work. Next episode, we're going to be doing some questing. Trying to go and give out some decent soups to people. Hopefully the requests start upping the ante a little bit now because, yeah, we've got all 6 of our farms growing, so they freaking should. Anyway, that's where we're leaving it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.